There is a crisis on our southern border, and Canadian law enforcement officials seem woefully unprepared to deal with the ongoing flow of migrants crossing illegally into Canada. These illegal crossings create a real security threat, and Canadians are right to be concerned about these self-proclaimed and self-selected refugees who are coming through our back door. A remarkable video by Faith Goldy here at the Rebel Media reveals the height of the problem. If you haven't seen the video already, please watch it now. Every Canadian should watch this video, including our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, and all of his cabinet ministers.
Please stop, you cannot enter. If you enter here, sir, you will be arrested. Criminal charge can be pressed against you. What? Please go back to report to the Canadian Customs.
I cannot, I'm not safe.
You will be arrested. Criminal charge can be pressed against you. It's against the law to cross over here. Report to the border there.
I'm not safe here in Europe. I'm not safe. I'm refugee.
Where are you from?
I'm from Syria.
Syria.
Yeah.
So here you cannot cross here. It's illegal to cross over here.
I cannot stay there.
You need to report to the Canadian border. 3 miles that way.
Okay, arrest me from here. You inform them.
There are a lot of truly remarkable aspects of this video, but I'm going to pick up on just 3 of them in this video. The first is that RCMP officials are telling this man to go cross elsewhere, but the man insists that he cross at that exact spot. So why does the will of a foreign asylum seeker win out over Canada's police and our written laws? This is someone who has not been screened, not been vetted, and hasn't even had his identity checked, and yet the police are seen actually following his orders. It's mind-boggling. And even more so, we should be asking, why is this man so insistent that he cross at that exact spot? Well, the answer is that he knows that if he goes to an official border crossing, a CBSA Canadian border official will be able to determine his admissibility to Canada. The CBSA official would do background checks to determine if the guy was legally permitted to be in the US in the first place. And this border official would have the power to reject him on the spot and turn him away. That's why he didn't go to an official border crossing. This guy knew exactly what he was doing. Second, the RCMP officers had obviously been sent to this specific location to deal with these illegal crossings. So, if the Canadian government can send police officers to this location, why can't they send border agents as well? That way, we can actually do screening and vetting that the country demands. Why not set up an impromptu border station with CBSA officers to address these impromptu crossings? Instead, the police simply arrested him, meaning he gets to go into Canada where he can make his official asylum claim. And we know that he's just going to get churned through our liberal immigration system, hoping that he gets a bleeding heart judge who will believe his sob story. We literally just watched a man circumvent our immigration laws and jump the immigration queue. I did a whole video on how people take advantage of this loophole in our law, which you can check out here. Finally, the third astonishing thing about Faith Goldy's report. Not only did this man circumvent our immigration laws, he also bypassed our Syrian refugee program. As you know, as the whole world knows, our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau initiated an incredibly generous Syrian refugee program. Canada pledged to accept 50,000 Syrian refugees, but even that program had its limits. To address the very valid security concerns and threats coming from our inability to screen and vet individuals coming from Syria, the hotbed of Islamist terrorism, the Trudeau government limited the program. Canada only accepts women, children, and families from Syria. Our program explicitly excludes single men. That's because our border officers believe that admitting single, unaccompanied men from Syria is simply too dangerous. And yet, as Faith Goldy's video clearly shows, a single, unaccompanied man claiming to be from Syria was literally able to walk right into Canada without so much as having his ID checked. No wonder Canadians are concerned. These illegal migrants are acting as though our rules and our laws don't exist. And shockingly, our Canadian officials are acting that way too. For the Rebel Media, I'm Candace Malcolm.